Item of pension.
Now many people retire, we put them on the payroll. The two items, unfortunately, are different in the budget. The item for gratuity and the item for pension. So we put people on the pension payroll, but we don't pay them their packages, which they should be going away with. And there is no money. The money that we have is to pay the pension payroll, but not the gratuity. So this is why this money is like this.
Sorry.
Yes, expired.
As Honorable Sarah comes in, you should take note that the auditor noted that these letters of credit lacked supporting documents. Take note of that. Honorable Sarah.
That on page 10, when you look at this figure.
Page 10 of the financials?
Or the financials. When you look at this figure of 328 billion vis-a-vis the 582 billion that was received from government, it represents 56%. So the letters of credit alone represent 56% of the revenue received from allocations from government of Uganda. This would mean, as the Auditor General has noted, that there was no work done by the ministry almost at all, because your letters of credit, and he has stated it here, that a substantial amount of cash held in AOCs implies that a number of activities were partially implemented, negatively impacting service delivery. But all said and done, Chair, when you go to page 52 of the financials, page 52, where there is a list of letters of credit, when you add this list, it doesn't reach 20 billion. The list that is on page 52.
Doesn't reach 2 billion, Not
20. It doesn't reach 20 billion. And yet here they are 328 billion. I don't know if you're getting my point, Chair. When you compare page 10, the 328 billion, with what is on page 52 of the financials, the list is there, and I've added. And when you look at this list, it doesn't reach 20 billion vis-a-vis the 328 billion. No wonder the Auditor General said there were no supporting documents for these letters of credit. For me, this is a very serious matter, and I wonder why and how the Auditor General would give a clean report and a qualified report with this kind of anomaly. To me, I find it a big anomaly.
As we do proceed, you are USD, so we have to convert. Let's reconcile on those. Let's convert and see how.
But you see, that's also now another problem. That you cannot do reporting, and then you put, because I expect to a conversion. The accountant should have converted.
Yeah.
It is the standard. You cannot report in two currencies in the same financial statement. So when you put euro, you put US. For me, I thought, oh, this was in Uganda shillings, because under normal circumstances, I don't even expect that to happen. I don't even expect it to happen. So I cannot even start thinking that these are euros, these are USD. No. The standard is very clear. The reporting currency, and I'm sure in the notes, there could have been that when we can even go to the notes, that the reporting currency is Uganda shillings.
When an auditor says that letters of credit lacked supporting, they lacked LCC letters, documents, then the accounting officer explains that the failure to absorb the available funds within financial was as a result of the procurement. He further explained that all the documents relating to letters of credit were available for audit verification. But still, the auditor goes back to the same issue. He hinges on it. The supporting documents for the letters of credit in question were not available for audit verification. You've talked about the response. I think, Mr. General, sometimes the chair gives the benefit of doubt. When you are appearing before this committee, we give you invitation time. That's why you pray these people. The only remedy you have is just maybe if she does accept to present what the auditors were querying, hence you fail to deliver to them by then. But Madam Chair, we can't spend the time on this query when the supporting documents are not available. Whether you go to accounts, you go to dollars, Rwanda francs and others, the issue is on letters of credit. Because what the auditor is saying, he doesn't want to tell you directly. He says that this money was spent irregularly and he believes it must not have gone to good use. I think that's where the issue is. And me, I would pray that it is within the hands of the accounting officer to explain why such failed and what remedy does he have for it if the chair so wishes and the committee.
Honorable Song, thank you. It's you've concluded very well. That's the committee, not the chair. I've liked the conclusion. Number 2, Honorable Sarah, you had something to say?
Yes, Chair. I just wanted to find out. I think the accounting officer indicated that the accounting officer explained that all the documents relating to letters of credit were available for audit verification. So it is here. And the Auditor General is saying otherwise. So who is telling the truth on this matter? Can we understand from the auditors whether this statement, Chair, can we understand from the auditors? Because the accounting officer, in his response, indicated that all the letters of credit were available for verification. So can we hear from the auditors now that they are all here, whether they actually received these documents?
Honorable Sala.
Before we conclude,
Honorable Sala,
because it is his word against their word, and all are in writing.
As we do make a conclusion, we are not supporting documents, and we cannot debate on that. The only what we expected of this side is to submit the said they mentioned supporting documents that were not part of what that the auditor did not see. Because the moment this remains a query here, that shows that the auditor was not convinced with your response. So what we expected of you was to provide the details of the supporting documents to the letters of credit. That is what we expected of you. So when you look at the response, management has put a weekly tracking tool to monitor procurement processes. However, some procurements, as the case of supply, this is... So number 2, you've ably brought it out that the procurement processes and these others did delay. So first of all, we need the attachments of these supporting documents, and this is going to take us straight to the query of foot and mouth disease, because your budget, literally all your budget was under foot and mouth, and it's the cause of these letters of credit. So give us the supporting documents, then we'll proceed to the query for foot and mouth. Reason, that part that you might delay by a few minutes, we shall give you a LDK. We shall give you a LDK from here. You'll be, and no, you will go, because this is a very important meeting on your part. Accountability is person to holder. You said you'll get around 1/2 midday. Kindly allowed to delay by 30 minutes, such that you finish some key critical issues in your report.
Chair, thank you. First of all, the first point is that the 328 billion shillings, actually all this money is, it's not true that there are no supporting documents, because I have a file of supporting documents here. It is here. For the record, because I know that we are being recorded, I want to show that they are here. And these documents, I request that no, Mzee, as a sign of respect, for the point, as a matter of record, these documents are available. They are there. As a matter of record, you cannot open a letter of credit in the Bank of Uganda if the supporting documents that you require to open that letter of credit are not available. So again, I am very surprised by this observation. Now, thirdly, as a matter of record, that's why I maintained my response. That's why I maintained the letter. Now, I suspect that what the auditor said is that at the time that he required this document, maybe the officer who should have been giving him or her these documents was not available. That's why he said they were not made available for them for inspection. Now, I am worried that an impression is being given that somehow we open letters of credit without supporting documents, which is not possible, first and foremost. Those of you who know the procedures of Bank of Uganda, you cannot open a bank, especially since that time when some money disappeared. You can't open a letter of credit without supporting documents. Much less the other issue, you cannot even pay against that letter of credit if you don't have proof that the services for which this letter of credit has been opened.
Appreciate all.
Mzee, I request,
what you are
I am
saying,
sorry, madam, I don't want to be indisciplined.
small
But I
interjection.
have been listening to everybody,
but
and I request,
Madam Chair,
that I be heard.
Honorable colleagues, you let him submit.
Because if I'm not heard,
we are taking a
then
lot
this
of time on.
will
Honorable
generate
Mzee, a
an
moment.
argument.
We
Yes.
had exit meeting.
I request, ma'am, that I be heard.
Well,
Because
give him
if I'm not heard, then it's not
Honorable
very fair.
Song, a moment. Let him finish.
See, we are not fighting the accounting officer, and I'm beseeching him to address this committee through you. Secondly, my submission, I stated that this committee can accept documents if allowed. I said, if you have any document, it's a discretion of the committee and the chair leading to submit those documents. Because we cannot, don't just be and think that we believe you people 328 billion. It can't happen. If it happened, God forbid. Okay? But what I was stating is that, okay, the auditors are complaining that you never submitted such documents. And you, as the accounting officer, you have a full file of the same. There are two answers for you, and as I raise my procedure. Either you say, we did submit, or we can, if accepted by the committee, these are the facts relating to this query. And then the committee can admit to take or refuse. Otherwise, we cannot spend the time having exchanges on such a matter. So, Mr. Accounting Officer, this committee is not your enemy. You are our friend. We can even pray together in church using the same rosary. But, yes, but the answer only is whether you can allow, the chair can allow and the committee to receive that file for verification to prove that what you gave the auditors, all which never reached the auditors, the committee can look at it to generate a better report against your...
Honorable Song, thank you. And the
otherwise,
reason,
we procedure to move in that direction so that we don't have exchanges as if we are here to battle with the accounting office.
as the auditor comes that are raised, is because you failed to convince the auditor by that time. You are given a second opportunity before we do a final report to submit what you feel the auditor did not see. So we can receive a document where you feel that this was available. But the beauty is they are not speaking about the 329 billion. The auditor is saying letters of credit worth 2.9 billion relating to supply and delivery of construction materials for the vaccine cold storage facility lacked supporting documents. So, as it comes in to clarify on this, from those ones, sort out the documents that fall under the 2.8 for the supply of for the supply and delivery of construction materials for the vaccine cold storage. facility. As simple as that. So you might be right. Those might have all the component of 3.5 something billion. So auditor, do you have something to add?
I also come back to go on record. Because, ma'am, for the record again, this is probably not my last job in government. And so, yes. Ma'am,
Who is ma'am?
Madam, ma'am is the military language for afande.
No,
if you want to know. So, madam.
But the chair is not a fund.
No, she is. Madam, the section of the relevant section of the Constitution indicates that we are subordinate to military authority. So I will continue because it's my military training, unfortunately. So, ma'am, so, ma'am, yes, because it's really, I am giving you your due honor as it should be. So, because these things, when they go on record, sometimes they don't look very nice. And I know that sometimes we're on live TV.
But hope we've cleared this.
People want to show certain...
Accountable officer, hope
Yes,
we have
ma'am.
had this cleared.
Okay,
That we are looking for evidence of 2 points. Out of the 300 something, we are looking for 2.9.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes, auditor?